Hey, come a little closer for a second. I want to talk to you the way I'd talk to a friend who's been pushing their setup way harder than their old rig could handle. When you live inside your system every day, gaming, creating, multitasking, you start to notice when your machine is holding you back. And the first time you sit in front of the View i1470S, that feeling disappears instantly. This is for the person who refuses to settle for good enough. The person who wants their setup to look as powerful as it feels. Someone who knows the difference between a machine that performs and a machine that performs for you. If that sounds like you, you're already in the right place. Before we go any deeper, check the current price and stock. This model tends to swing quickly, and you don't want to refresh tomorrow and see something weird. You probably reached this point because your last system was starting to feel like a limitation. Maybe it was choking the moment you opened more than 2 demanding apps. Maybe it dipped frames during heavy fights or stuttered when you were trying to stream. There's always that moment where you realize, quietly, I've outgrown this. And the upgrade doesn't just feel necessary, it feels overdue. The first time you power on the View i1470S, you get this strange mix of calm and excitement. The airflow, the clarity, the responsiveness, it feels like everything finally lines up. The RGB isn't just show, it gives your whole space this presence, like you're sitting in front of a machine built with intention. And when you start using it in your real routine, that's when it hits you. Long gaming nights feel fluid instead of stressful. Big open-world zones load without that awkward pause. Editing sessions stop being a fight with your timeline. Even day-to-day stuff, like jumping between Discord, a stream, a browser full of tabs, and a game, feels smoother than you expect. You stop bracing for slowdown. You just move. If you're actively comparing options right now, check the product page again. Don't wait around for random price jumps or stock dips, this tier sells fast. Doubts are normal. Everyone wonders if something slightly cheaper could work. But every time you try to talk yourself into a weaker system, you circle right back to this one. There's a reason. You're not in the compromise phase anymore. You know what real performance feels like, and anything less becomes frustrating real fast. One thing that surprised me was how balanced the whole system feels. Not just raw power, balance. Cooling that stays steady during long sessions. Lighting that actually enhances your space. A build that looks premium without being loud about it. You feel like you're using something crafted, not just assembled. Owning a machine on this level changes how you carry yourself at your desk. You sit straighter. You feel prepared. It's not just performance, it's momentum. Fast responsiveness that feels personal, smooth gameplay that keeps your rhythm, a workspace that inspires you, daily power that stays consistent, a build that makes your setup feel complete. The only real downsides are its size, this case command space, and the fact that you'll never want to go back to anything smaller. But that's the point. At some stage, you stop comparing specs and pick the machine that already feels like yours. The one you keep coming back to. The one that fits the way you work and play. If you're ready, check the current price and grab it while it's still available. It's one of those upgrades you feel every single day.